like that.
What's up? I'm Kane.
I'm Derek.
I'm Rodney.
I'm Chad.
And we are Buffalo Fashion House.
What's going on?
What's up? So my brand is called Home, which stands for House of Modern Engineering, and it was established in 2020.
Hi, my name is Derek. My brand is called THRIFTY CHIC VINTAGE, and it was established in 2024.
Hello, my name is Rodney, and my brand was established 2023, and it is called Cédular.
Yo, my name is Chad, and I'm the founder of DOOPROCESS. It was established in November of 2019. Originally from Brooklyn, New York, I moved to Buffalo in 2016 to attend Buffalo State College. What inspired the DOOPROCESS brand was that during my junior year of college at Buffalo State, I was wrongfully arrested. I had to fight for almost a year to clear my name. Throughout that year, I like to say I witnessed all of the injustices in the justice system, from a judge who looked at me as guilty before innocent, then a public defender who did not want to give me the time of day. Right? So to put it into perspective, right, from Brooklyn, moved up to Buffalo to go to college. I was doing all of the right things. I was working a job, I was getting good grades, I was going to class, but then decided to go out with some friends one night, and just being a black man in America, I was wrongfully accused and wrongfully arrested for something that I did not do. Had to go throughout that situation for almost a year, going back and forth to court, fighting the case. By the grace of God, God is love. Shout out to Mo and shout out to Nye for this amazing brand and this very comfortable hoodie. By the grace of God, I was able to clear my name. After I was able to clear my name, I wanted to do something to share my story and then also the stories of others who were wronged by the system. And that's when DOOPROCESS was birthed. Basically a collaboration between my passion for fashion and activism.
The mission of Home is really supported on 5 pillars. And so starting with community, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals allows you to find your curiosity within your community and where you fit, which leads into individuality, so you can determine what makes you different in the way that you can help the people around you. It leads to autonomy, which means that you walk to the beat of your own drum, but you're a part of a larger ensemble, which is ultimately sustainable. And we want sustainability for our community. And so if you look at that on a circle, it just feeds into itself. And so my journey started as one of self-exploration and ended or has transformed into a space of empowering the people around me and giving the tools that I've developed over the years to the community and to people that seek them out. And so instead of looking for a new sun, I've decided that home is right here.
Rodney, I hear a lot about expression and creativity, and the first thing I think of is Cédular.
The brand started at the beginning of 2023. It was almost like a zeitgeist. I just had met Chad, and I was exploring a new way of life. I was popping out a little bit more, networking and finding myself on top of that. And I just I thought it was the right time for my brand to pop out. So the name came to me just because of inspiration from the likes of Heron Preston, Westside Gunn, Kanye West, and the creativity that they bring to the table. That's what drew me to Cédular.
Derek, I'm gonna bring it to you, because Rodney over here calls Cédular the modus vivendi of expression, which essentially translates to the mode of living, and is all about creativity, expression, and you do all of that through thrifting and upcycling pieces. Tell us a little bit about where that comes from, where that inspiration spark comes from.
So with Thrifty Chic, I started it last year in 2024. I have a real big feeling for and passion for upcycling clothing, like revamping it and making it into something else where you could tell a story from it, giving it a different light, a different meaning to it, being able to give that person that garment and giving them a different expression that they can show to it. So that's why I kind of like focus on everything that I do on thrifting, because I'm able to really execute exactly how I want it to do it. And I don't use patterns. So I let the clothing like form itself on the mannequin. And then when I put it onto the model, I just let it kind of just like tell its own story.
Buffalo Fashion House is not only designing in this upcoming Black Carpet show, but you guys are planning it. I mean, you guys are so much of the work behind the scenes between the new members and the 4 founders of Buffalo Fashion Runway. Tell us about the difficulties, some of the challenges you're navigating, and some problem solving that you have to take on, critical thinking, as you're planning a show and designing it.
Coming into this I know I've been with BFR for their first show, so I'm not really new to it, but I'm new to being like on the team. So this is like my first official position that I'm on the team, and I'm actually able to, progress with them. And jumping from just helping out and like being on the team, that's a kind of a big step. It may not seem like that, but there's a lot that you have to take in and you have to consider when doing this and being in this role, in this position, and helping out with the team as well.
Yeah, I would say inspiration. Earlier, we talked about inspiration from each team member. Everyone on the team gives me inspiration to drive. So, I mean, from counting how many chairs we need to getting measurements for a model, all of that is drawn from inspiration from each and every last one of our Buffalo Fashion House teammates.
I think it helps with the world building around the show. So my collections are always rooted in what's going on at the time, in current conversations amongst the team or within the team. And so having the ability to have a hand in the actual production, but also still get to showcase some art, it's just a beautiful way to reflect a feeling during a period of time and sort of tell a story of a behind-the-scenes look, but have it be in the forefront as well. And so it's kind of having a foot in two different realms, and it's cool to be able to bridge between those.
The duality of creating and drone the production to also creating a collection for the show is immense, and it's heavy. But that burden is less heavy when you got such an amazing team, right? Because like it was just us four, and now we got a full team of 9 people, and we're 3 weeks out from the actual fashion show, but we're 3 weeks ahead.
What are you guys bringing differently to this event?
Myself, I'm bringing east side of Buffalo. I'm bringing hip hop. I'm bringing a lot of surprises. I'm bringing inspiration, like I said before. I'm bringing me to the table.
I'm trying to take it back a little bit. I'm trying to like go a little old school with it. So showcasing that Black people went through and our struggle, letting people know like what we went through, and we're still here and our vision is still here. Like, we're not hiding behind anything. We're coming to the forefront.
I don't want to give too much, but I don't want to give too little. I'm bringing fashion and activism with a little bit of the motherland to combine into it. I'm taking it back to Africa, and then the 2 pillars of why I started DOOPROCESS, fashion and activism.
So I'm really doubling down on my educational efforts, and so this year for the first time I'm bringing my proteges with me, who will actually be designing within the collection and within the show, and gearing them up for a lifelong journey of creation and exploration. The pieces that you'll see reflect my workflow being handed to somebody else and allowing them to go nuts with it. So it's about empowering the next generation. I don't want people wearing my clothes, I want them wearing their own clothes. Living in a world where everyone can autonomously design what they want to create is the world of fashion I want to exist in.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even see myself being a designer for the rest of my life. I feel like by 2027, I'm gonna be like in the behind the scenes, like for sure. Like that's my goal, is to be behind the scenes. I don't want to be to the forefront anymore. I feel like I gave myself that opportunity now, so now I'm trying to give that opportunity to somebody else.
Beautiful.
The future for me looks like happiness within the world of fashion, comfortability, sustainability, ownership. I don't know, the future is bright. That's what I can say. That's what I will say.
Future DOOPROCESS, I feel like it's going past the fashion, right? With DOOPROCESS, it's a story of resilience, right? So I just want to be able to share that with the people, right? To be that shining light in their life, right? Always to keep striving, never give up. Just going far and going beyond. I do process right now, the clothing section of it. The next thing I want to do is like open up a defense one, the DOOPROCESS defense one, right? So like in my situation, I was appointed a public defender. More times than not, they're not the best defense. So what I want to do with the defense one is I want to raise money for people who potentially could be in a similar situation to myself, being wrongfully accused and arrested, to provide them with equitable defense so that they have an actual chance of fighting their case, right? So that's just one of the things that I see in the future of DOOPROCESS. Check out DOOPROCESS on Instagram at DOOPROCESS, and then we also got the website DOOPROCESS.org.
I'm gonna probably change my name on Instagram before this post. So I'm gonna hesitate on that. You can find home at House of Modern Engineering on Instagram. And make sure to check back frequently because our site is under construction at newsuns.space.
You can find me at Wavy Boy with 2 Y's and Wavy and 2 Y's and Boys 22. And my brand business account is Thrifty Chic _2024.
Find me at Yendor 1111, and my brand page is Saydular 11.
And then don't forget what got us here in the first place, and that is Buffalo Fashion Runway and Buffalo Fashion House. Be there.
B Square.
Yeah.
I actually have
Shout out Natalie.
215.
Yeah. Be there.
That's what you wanted.